Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new normal. I'm your host, Lisa Davis, aka Litecoin Lisa. It is a Merry Christmas happy hour, Merry Christmas Freedom happy hour. And every Friday, we always wear something red, grab something red, drink out of, put some red lipstick on. But most of all, we are ED. Remember, everyone deployed. So big cheers to our military families and our servicemen and women that are protecting us. God bless you and Merry Christmas. So happy Friday, RED. We'll be right back with Clint Westwood right after this for a happy hour. You guys jump in the live chat. We've got a great community there. And I enabled some community things YouTube suggested for me. So I don't know. Check it out. See if it works for you. I'm going to try to do some private live stream things for community members that join a certain tier and start doing those. You know, we all got to try something new sometimes. So happy Friday, y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy Friday, Westwood.
Happy Friday. Lovely Litecoin Lisa.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thanks for the shout out today on your video.
Yes.
That was very
Of course. It's Friday. It's happy hour.
Very kind, very kind. We have some community members in the chat. Let me turn the chat on, make sure.
Community me harder, baby.
Yeah.
Turn it on. Get all the community stuff, YouTube suggestions going.
I know. Well, they have these things where they were like, turn on badges, turn on, then they had memberships.
Okay.
So you can join for like, I don't know if it was $4.99 for
today only. $4.99.
No, it's for like you turn it on.
Oh, all right.
And then it's like you have like a badge and you're a community member and you're you have a name. And then there's also $19.99. I did the $19.99 because that's how much my Patreon is.
Okay.
And those I'm going to do private live streams for those people.
I tried that once and it failed miserably. I think it was the wrong platform though. Yeah, it was some only platform. I don't know. It didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I'm going to try it.
No, I mean you'll be fine. I'm just making a bad joke.
No, they could like ask questions and I think if I do the private one, I can even send them the link that if they wanted to join me on screen, they could do that because it would just be the private group. It wouldn't be like public YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
No. We're going to give it a try.
You give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Speaking of shots, they're giving all kinds of shots away. Bristol Myers Squibb is giving away free what do they call it? Blood thinners.
Anti-blood thinners?
No, I'm sorry. Not take away the anti-word. Free blood thinners. But I thought,
I got a bar that does that.
They're not free though. But
depends if you're VIP. I don't know. Join the Westwood Club.
I just
$19.99.
There you go. $19.99.
Yeah, baby.
Membership at Westwood.
And if you membership has its privileges. And if you act today,
that's right.
You'll get a free bottle of Fireball, airplane bottle. Okay.
One per customer.
I got 40 of them. Chilled or non-chilled.
There you go. You'll even sign it for them.
I will.
That might be good. I thought it was interesting because that's kind of, they've been having all this myocarditis from the jab, and now they've got the black box warning label, all that from the jab. Yeah. And I would think that a blood thinner would be the clot shot, they call it now. And a blood thinner would be like a cure or a counter.
You would think it would help, yeah, if you've got clotting and thin it and flow better.
I would think so.
Isn't nattokinase one of those things too? That
It
helps.
is. I have a dear friend, my little hippie cowboy. Um, I love him so much, my dear friend Ken. And he had taught me or told me, shared information with me about this nanokinase or
Is it
nattokinase.
nattokinase or nanokinase? Nattokinase, I
Is
think.
it
I think
nattokinase?
it's natto. I could
Yeah.
be wrong. And somebody in the chat.
Search it up, people.
That's right.
Um, do your own research because we all need to take personal responsibility for our health, our wealth, and our financial success, and our personal safety. And
I'm
so
losing on 3 out of 4. So I don't know.
you can catch up. That's okay. As long as you're rotating them, you just
Right.
can't be all of them all of the time.
Every week, something different.
Yes, one off. There we go.
Yeah.
Kent's putting it up there. But it's supposed to be like a natural alternative, but it's like makes your blood vessels more supple, and breaks up the plaque in your um, blood vessels and stuff. So it prevents people from having like strokes or heart attacks, whatever. None of this is medical advice. P.S. I mean, I
This is
shouldn't have to
this
say
is
that.
all mythology. It's hearsay. It's just, we're just putting it out there.
Yeah.
In a bar talking.
Yes. But anyway, so check that out. Check that out. Good stuff. Yeah, Jean Claude and Janine had a great video on Thursday, and they were talking about how the illusion of our old life, living in the Truman Show, how we actually used to be living in illusion, and that's kind of, it's not that we're going to go through a transition, it's that we already have. And so start thinking about having those conversations differently with people, whether you're bartering with somebody. And Westwood, of course, you've always used such great examples about like buying the car on Sunday or
Yeah.
those kind of things. But also like Janine was saying, like, oh, my silver jewelry,
Yeah.
and having conversations with people about using her skills and bartering for things and those kind of things. And it's kind of an exciting time for people to start looking at themselves and their knowledge and their skills having value. And I think about mom having, so much knowledge from, years of homesteading and cooking and baking and raising children and cows and goats and chickens and all kinds of things, And so,
Grab that rooster.
yes, that damn rooster. Yeah. If you want to see a funny video, go watch our Mighty Merchants YouTube channel. And we had to take the rooster to the vet a couple weeks ago. And the vet tech was struggling with how to hold him. And mom just grabs him and flips him over.
That's how you do it.
And teaches him how to do it. Yeah.
We didn't have roosters in, pet school, whatever they call it, vet school.
Vet school, yeah. It's hilarious. Oh, gosh. It's so funny.
Yeah, you're right. We all have a lot of value, and we just neglect to realize, the assets that we have that we can offer to other people. And hopefully we get to that point to where, instead of just punching a clock and doing one thing, at a job, we can actually fully flourish and use all of our assets to help each other and build nice new communities out of this crumbling empire.
Yeah. It's an exciting time.
It is.
I'm really excited about it. It's some of the wild Trump announcements, which some people thought were nothing burger. But like that dividend, the military dividend that he gave to the military before Christmas. And a lot of them were posting saying, wow, it really did. It already hit my account.
Oh, wow.
It already hit my account. And they were showing on their bank statements or in their little app or whatever. And it said, dividend. And so then some people that look at like the US debt clock pictures and stuff like that were showing that that's a transfer from out of the US Treasury. It's the dividend dollar, not the Fed note. And so that was really interesting to think about.
Hmm.
That, like, I guess, like Janine was saying, like, we've already made this transition. Um, and so that's supposed to be coming from, and then today he was talking about, once again, all those drug companies, people were standing there, and he brought out the Trump card, and of course Q said, when do you play the Trump card? And he brought this big gold card, and he's ended the green card plan. So they're done with the green card. And about 4 hours, well, this was at about 4 o'clock. So around noon today, Melania posted the green room, and it was a picture of the green room fireplace, and there were domino towers on the fireplace. And of course, that's right about the time they put the Epstein things out, and that Trump was about to speak with all the drug companies and all this. And the drug companies have they've bought, is it $1.3 billion of gold cards already, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm kind of out of the loop.
Oh, well, it's something insane.
It's probably 1.7.
Well, that would be nice. Yeah, it will be.
It will be at some point.
Yeah, but they're $1 million a piece, and the corporations can buy them to keep a migrant here legally to continue to work for them. That's been fully vetted,
Yeah.
and so.
Okay. No, that makes sense, because this is one of the things I thought could work if this is what's really rolling out, just like you're saying, from the Treasury. So basically what you need to do is just kind of lop off the Fed and all that debt and say, we're done with that. We don't care. And then move everything into the Treasury, but you got to transition towards legitimate, and you're not printing money, and you're getting real money in via tariffs, via people that want to play ball in your arena, America. And you transition that way and start, going down that path of legitimate money through the Treasury, coming in through pay to play, essentially. I mean, if you want to play ball in America and use the economy and the resources, then you need to be able to come to the table with something. And so that's one method of doing it. Okay, well, if you're going to have someone overseas, coming over and working for you, then you have to pay for that privilege to allow them to work here. And there's a dividend that comes from that then can be redirected to, the people.
Right.
And it's interesting, some of the stake, this could be good or bad. I mean, the ownership, the stakes in some of the companies, like, what was it, Intel, and some of the other ones that, if it's a
10%.
sovereign wealth fund that's taking ownership of that, and then now it's getting dividends from these companies, for being able to play ball in this market. I mean, I don't know that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, because, we own the land, right? So we own the resources. We're supposed to, as Americans. So should not we benefit from that?
Is that part of the Monroe Doctrine?
And Monroe doctrine was it like 1823 or something, to where it basically said, and couldn't defend it, but I mean, said it anyway, and said, the Western Hemisphere is off limits, and we'll defend and protect the Western Hemisphere.
Because
And like a
that was
block,
okay. That was mentioned there's a recent document. I mean, I can pull it up on my Twitter, but it'll take me a minute. But Trump came out with the statement is basically like re-engaging or re-initiating the Monroe Doctrine, and they're pointing to a lot of that.
In a way, yeah, because you're protecting the resources of this hemisphere, and it's like, okay, Europeans, you stay out of it. Okay, everybody else, Asians, you stay out of it. This is not your sphere. We are handling this. And so, yeah, you're kind of creating that ecosystem of unity, and from the standpoint of Mexico's got a lot of silver, you guys ain't getting it, and oil resources that we might have and Canada might have, we're getting it first. And you can't come over here and try and make deals and take it, because we're looking out for our hemisphere first. And so you're not going to come over here and mess with it unless, hey, we're going to put a 50% tariff on it, or whatever you decide. But this is our ballpark, and you stay out of it, is kind of the thesis, or the premise.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's also a huge freak out with the EU, and like Poland is just like stomping on the EU's flag, wiping their shoes with their flag.
Poland's being Polish.
Gotta love 'em.
I know.
Um, a little Polska. But they have really strong, laws about not allowing their culture to be defiled. They have, strong um, immigration laws about not allowing people in their country, um, to protect their culture, all of that kind of stuff. And so these EU crazy things were like trying to force them, I guess, to counter their culture, and they just stood up to them, and so they're totally pushing back about it. And I guess there's a lot of that going on, like in Italy. There's rioting right now. There's, of course the media is not showing it,
No,
but
you're not going to see that.
you're seeing it on alternative.
You're going to see, oh, another shooting. We're looking for somebody once again. One of those deals.
Mm-hmm.
I know, this is breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. You ever watch the mainstream news, on at 5:00, 5:30, and listen to the background music, the barking background music. No, listen to the background music on these national news networks, and just tune out the voice and the reporting and listen to the frequency of the music, the lead-in music, and it's very unsettling. It's very dark, and like it gets you. It hits you at a frequency that gets you, like in a panic mode, almost anxiety it builds. I mean, if you just listen to the music, the intro music of these things. So yeah, it's all engineered programming, witchcraft stuff. That's all it is. So yeah, don't watch it.
Anticipate what was going on. Well, and I guess we could have already called it the Bondi Beach situation.
Yeah.
Of course, people that are like anti-Muslim are like, oh, okay. Of course it's the Muslims. And so then they're like, yes, it's the Muslims. And because of it, we need to ban not only guns. So they're doing in Australia now, they've issued one of the largest gun buyback programs since 1996 and gun bans. But that's not enough. But wait, there's more. They're going to have also hate speech outlawed.
Oh, so if you say this is bull, okay, that's hate speech.
Yeah. Not only are they taking away your First Amendment or your Second Amendment right, they're taking away your First Amendment right.
Right. That's why you have the Second Amendment, to protect the First and the other amendments. Yeah.
That's be careful, little ears, what you hear, be careful, little eyes, what you see. This is so classic. This is Patriot Act, 2.0, 3.0. This is Patriot Act Australia. Yeah. They are using, this is their 9/11, know.
So they're going back in history and repeating history, and they're going to become a prison camp again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pray for Australia, because that is terrifying. Like if they don't stand up for that, and say, no, those were two evil people. That was, do something about mental illness, do something about illegal, evil Muslims that weren't vetted, that came into your country, not guns.
You're not going to fix that, because what would I do if I'm a criminal? If you got a gun buyback program, I'm going to go out and steal more guns and take them in and get paid to steal. You know what I mean? You're paying me to go out and get guns and bring them in, or have
no way to protect yourself.
Yeah. It's just like, it's a market now.
Complete insanity.
It is insanity. Mm-hmm. So let's do it again.
Makes me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ruin everybody's Friday night, but I did have to bring that up just because somebody has to say it. Like, that's wrong. That should not be happening. And I hope everyone can see that,
I would hope so. Yeah, I think most people understand that. Did you see something about, somebody mentioned something about the CFTC today having a meeting early on about the silver market?
Mm-mm.
You didn't see that?
Oh yes, the shorts.
Yeah, what that came of that? Did any resolution?
I didn't see. I know
I didn't either. I found out about it before the show, and I'm like, I don't know. Anybody in the chat know what's going on with that? What the takeaway is? Anything? Because it was supposed to be at 9 a.m. Eastern time, an emergency meeting today, I think.
There was an emergency meeting about the shorts.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find I think I retweeted.
I'm in trouble. Hopefully they don't ban the khakis, or I got a real problem.
With shorts.
Yeah.
Uh,
You wear bikini shorts or something. You don't want to see that.
oh Lord. No, let me see. I did. Maybe my husband sent me a tweet about it. I've been cleaning house like crazy. We've got kids coming in and
I know the feeling.
people coming to visit, and
Yep. I just want to sit around and eat chili. Can't even do that.
the Epstein files are out. Let's see. SCOTUS, 3 SCOTUSes recuse themselves on the Brunson case. Sean Ryan's interviewing Hunter. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that should be interesting. Hey, let's see your tattoo, Hunter. Turn around. Let's see your back. What? Well, that looks a lot like. What's
what?
that about?
Yeah, what is that about?
What is that?
Let's see. I know I saw one about it.
Not sure what to do with the beard, Lisa. Is it too long? It's hard to tell on camera.
Can't see you yet. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go give a good scroll through my Twitter feed since I'm.
Let me be. I'm on a mission.
No, I mean
I
like
should have learned to work with females by now and how you operate, but
I'm sorry. I meant let me share my screen because I'm sitting over here all by myself. Yeah. And let me share with you guys so you can see what's going on. Okay, this is awesome, awesome breaking news. The House passed to protect children's innocence, makes it a felony to perform genital mutilation surgeries or provide puberty blockers and hormone therapy to minors. So God bless America for that. This was the one where I saw the politician, the Polska, tear down the EU flag and wipe his feet with it.
Tear down this flag.
He burned it. He eventually burned it. He's like, that's the EU. Let's see. There's Georgia. Oh, the dogs are here. Sorry.
Sorry.
Let's see. This was exciting. They're talking about fusion, which
technology, the science, but that's the difference between
energy
GAE and all the other nuclear companies out there around the world. This is the one that won't rely on rare earth elements, won't have to rely on a bunch of magnets, and it's the only company that's actually built something. That's what we were most impressed with, was not just all the scientists and all the engineers that had worked with private funding, all private funding, I must say. And now what they're looking to do is they need a way to get in and access the public markets. We provide that opportunity for them to access the public markets. And I would just encourage everyone to actually look at this company. I think when you look around the country, look around the world, this is the world's premier nuclear fusion company without question. And when we talk at Trump Media and Technology Group, what do we want to do? We want to acquire crown jewel assets. This is a crown jewel asset that could change the world.
You know what's funny? What's his name? Charles.
King Chuck.
King Charles had a purple crown that was bejeweled, and he sat in like a gold diamond encrusted chair today and was speaking about how it's so terrible that people can't afford to eat and are so broke and whatever. And it was this purpley color. His crown looked very much like that.
Looks like my purple cloud dream vision.
It is like your purple cloud.
Purple clouds incoming.
Oh, wow.
Finally coming to fruition.
Oh, that's exciting. Tell people about your purple cloud dream. You did a video about it, but
I did talk about it. Okay, so I think it was
yesterday.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking back to when it happened. I think I did it yesterday, the video. Yeah. They titled it Purple Clouds, I think, or something.
Yes.
Purple Clouds. Yeah. Okay, so it would have been, I'm pretty sure I know it was spring, I can't remember the month, of 2022. It's when Bix Weir was on tour, and he went to Phoenix, and we went to Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
And then next door, the cute airline pilot lady, with the, and all that stuff. She has like this, I want to say seance, but that's not what it is. No, it's a therapy type session. You only have the bowls and
Oh
the
yeah,
discs and
Lisa. Her
bells.
name's Lisa.
Lisa, another Lisa.
She is
Yeah.
not a cute airline. She is the fastest flying woman in
Well,
the
that's cute.
military.
Yeah, I know. She was
She's a
like
badass.
flew like Concords and stuff. I don't know.
Mhm.
Planes like that, really
Yeah.
fast, hypersonic stuff.
Mhm.
Anyway, and so she's next door and has this beautiful garden outside, like Zen
Yes.
garden and stuff.
It was during the sound bath healing.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Yes.
Okay, so a sound bath healing. So you're in
Yes.
this room with all these people, and you get on a mat, like blindfold yourself. I don't even know. Do we have blindfolds on?
No, just close your eyes.
But I felt like I was. But so you have all this music and frequency and all this stuff, and then pretty soon, I feel myself like it's like escaping almost the body. At least my mind was escaping in a way, and I start seeing different visions and things. And then the one vision that I really took away was right there. I mean, it was like I was there. I mean, just like clouds that were purplish clouds, and they were just kind of incoming slowly into the earth. And I mean, it was just very impactful because it was just all this frequency going on. I don't know, it's like out of body stuff. But yeah, I mean, that was just one of those images throughout my life that made a very big impact. I'm like, okay, what's the meaning of this? What does this mean? I mean, well, but because I knew it was significant, but I didn't know why it was significant. But I know purple's a majestic color, royalty color, birth month color for me, amethyst. I mean, all these things, it's like identifying with it. So yeah, that was a pretty cool experience. The incoming purple clouds. And so you mentioned that, and it triggered my thought
That
process.
is interesting. Yeah. And that was like a February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was significant to the world. I remember it was almost like it's a wave coming, not a wave, but I mean, it's incoming.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like what kind of time frame? It's like somebody sees the future and they don't know. Well, I don't know if it's this century or it's tomorrow, or 1,000 years, that kind of thing. But it's coming. Is the feeling I got anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever it means.
It's very interesting. Oh man.
Incoming.
I love it. That kind of goes along with like.
And I hadn't been drinking or anything. I mean, I wasn't eating mushrooms or doing anything like that. It was just, It was like 2:00 in the afternoon on a Sunday, and it was just, getting in tune.
Okay, Thursday, 9 a.m. CFTC meeting. I'm trying to find it in the background.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that. I mean, it almost sounded to me as if you've got these paper contracts, these that are trying to get delivered, and they're worried that they might not be able to get delivered. So what are we going to do about it?
That's what I just had heard that there. Okay, so there is a meeting, or
I thought it was today at 9 a.m. Eastern time, December 19th. I could be wrong. Maybe I misread. That's why I'm throwing it out there.
They're going to have a meeting on Thursday. You have 72 hours. Oh, they're banning silver buying. No, that's on December 16th.
Okay.
4 hours ago. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on.
Let me look and see what
Is the CFTC. See if you can find something, because
I'm finding a source. Well, it's somewhere.
Emergency meeting. EFT holders to sell. That makes me think a short BB was behind the PSYOP.
This stupid iPad thing doesn't work right. See, my iPad doesn't sync to the
Ask Brock. No such announcement or event. The claim stems from unverified social media videos.
Okay, well, there you go.
So it's BS.
Nothing to worry about then.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine. Mm-hmm. Don't FOMO. Don't make any decisions. Just sit back and.
It is a lie. It is a lie. But you could see why they would use social media to scare people into,
making a move.
Making a move or not making a move. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like crypto FUD and, kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Always be patient. Get the information first. Don't make any rash decisions.
I loved this one. Melania had silver shoes on and a green dress, and she's on the phone. This was yesterday. And then today she had posted this one earlier today with the green and the dominoes. I wanted to show you guys this one. See these little towers they have a silver triangle on top, and then they're dominoes, the little houses.
Sit tight. Somebody just pulled in. I'm curious.
Yeah. Let's see if I can make these zoom in. Oh, and they have little flags on top, little American flags, and silver. Are those trees, or are those more like a little, they really look like a little kind of trees. I don't know. But those are definitely dominoes in the green room. And that was this morning at 9:30 a.m. So interesting. This was interesting that Putin was talking about that Russia's at war against Satanism, the occult, and sorcery. Just out and out saying it. More talk about psyops. Here's another one. Katie Hobbs. So there are arresting people. We're seeing this more and more popping up, that the Arizona agricultural inspector in Joshua Castro is arrested for charging up to $12,000 a pop to smuggle illegal aliens into the country. And so apparently they use the NGOs, and they were smuggling people in.
Non-governmental organizations.
Mm-hmm.
That's
which a lot of those receive a lot of taxpayer dollars in like grant funding and stuff like that. So not only are they getting these kickbacks and then illegal funds, but they are
making money in the process, doing illicit activities.
Right.
Yeah. It's like little cash center kingdoms for, certain groups of people in government. Yeah.
How many times are we going to see this story? In a bombshell revelation, 20 CIA and FBI agents confirm that former U.S. President Barack Obama, I mean, I've seen this Tulsi in this white outfit.
National security team directed the creation of an intelligence community assessment that they knew was false. They knew it would promote this contrived narrative that Russia interfered in the 2016 election to help President Trump win, selling it to the American people as though it were true. It wasn't.
Gabbard got her hands on a House intel report that's been locked away in a CIA vault for almost a decade. Investigators spent over 2,000 hours looking into how the Russia hoax was born, interviewing 20 CIA and FBI officials. And it turns out that the Obama administration doctored the intelligence to make it look like Putin and Trump stole the election. A month after Trump beat Hillary, Barack Obama wasn't satisfied with his intelligence reporting and ordered his CIA director to create a new assessment of how Russia interfered with the election. This was a highly unusual move. John Brennan handpicked 5 CIA analysts to write the assessment, and they were siloed. None of them knew what the other was doing. And only one analyst was in charge of drafting this report. There was nothing routine about this, and it was a rush job to publish before Trump was sworn in. Nothing was coordinated with the other intelligence agencies either. Basically, this was home cooking for Barack Obama. There were 4 key elements from the assessment that were...
Anyway, I'm not going to watch 8 minutes of that. But how many times are we going to see that?
I know that. When did she say that? I mean, she came out and said that months and months ago. And where are we at? What's happening? What's going on?
Lee, what do you mean? What account was that? I'm confused.
Might be part of the conversation in the chat. Not sure.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. No, she said Lisa. Okay. maybe the account that it was posted from on X. I'm not sure.
If you go to my account at Lisa Mighty Davis on X, then this is all
that's her feed.
My feed, my threads.
Get all the info.
I've been cleaning house and tweeting.
Yep.
And every once in a while, I send something to Westwood.
Yep. Yep. Oh, man.
That's the life.
That is living the dream, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Living the dream. Yeah.
This was exciting in Oklahoma. Oh, and there's a great one where this guy, he's only like 19 or 20. And he stands up and says, like, what are you doing? And if you do this, you're going to be held accountable. Here it is.
Like, absolutely. Yeah, sorry, Lane Brown.
So this is in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. They had a planning commission whether a large mosque should come in and a retail development in a residential area. Now, keep in mind, in Broken Arrow, in Tulsa specifically, it's very liberal. Broken Arrow is a little more conservative. It's a suburb of Tulsa. But for this mosque to come in, which is, Muslim, this place was packed, full of Christians opposing this. And this young man stood up and, just ripped into them and said, like, we will hold you accountable.
My mind that in the wake of two of our National Guardsmen that were brutally murdered in the streets of DC, that we're even talking about this right now, that we're even
oh no. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Lane Brown. It blows my mind that in the wake of two of our National Guardsmen that were brutally murdered in the streets of DC, that we're even talking about this right now, that we're even having the discussion of possibly having this in our community, or the two U.S. service members and contractor that was ambushed by an Islamic Muslim in Syria. You guys are quite literally, if you approve this, you are inviting that kind of violence into your community. If you approve this, you're inviting that kind of violence into this community. Like, there's no other way to put it. If you're a public official and you approve this stuff, you're inviting Islamic terrorism into your community. They plant, they seed, they wait. They'll wait 10 years. I'm only 19. So my kids, my future kids, my grandkids, if you approve this, are going to have to grow up in this area. And what happens is once you approve one, guess what? They're going to go to another town and they're going to try to do the same thing. And then when they get approved, they're going to bring violence there. Many people have stated other reasons between infrastructure, etc., to not approve this. But I think it's a safety. You guys have a school in Broken Arrow. You guys have a school here. You guys have kids to worry about. So if you want the next, terrorist attack plot to happen, then approve this. And then we'll all come back and say, I told you so. And I'll be gladly to do that, and so will everyone else. So I just ask all of you guys, please, look at what you're doing. You're inviting violence if you approve this. Thank you, guys.
Very, very brave, I think.
Well, democracy in action. That's the thing. You have a voice at the local level and you make it known. I mean, it's your community. You live there. And, and that's why people live in certain communities, because they have, shared beliefs. And, you want to make sure that you continue to live in that same community with the same shared beliefs. And so make your voice known.
Well, and maybe part of the great infection and things happening at schools and them starting to, push things on our children and whatever, cause these people to see, we have to get involved.
Yeah.
And if we want our voice to be heard, then we have to show up at the.
Show up. You got to show up. Yeah.
And we have to, and that we can, we found out that they aren't in charge of us. They aren't our leaders. They are our town servants. They're employees of the town. And so, it's encouraging to see people show up at the town meetings and speak.
It does make a difference at that local level. I mean, it really does. When you have a lot of people who show up, and, and I've been to events like that where it's a hot button issue and enough people show up, and it's, it's because they have to take that into consideration. I mean, even though there's certain rules, it's like, okay, does it pass this ordinance and zoning requirement and all this stuff? But a lot of it is, does it disrupt the existing framework or fabric of the community to such an extent that, it just causes disruption? And if enough people show up and say, yes, this is going to disrupt my life, okay, well, then if it meets all the other criteria, that's like a big one, and it should be. It's like, okay, we're tabling this one, but you got to show up, have your voice. If you don't, then they're like, okay, whatever. I'm done. This is my last term. Whatever. I don't care.
So in that thread, I heard someone having a conversation about, that the United States was founded on Judeo-Christian values.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, well, no, not actually. Someone else countered and said, actually, we were founded on Christian values. There was no Judeo in that we weren't Jewish.
I think it's a whole can of worms kind of thing, because, I mean, is it, you can talk to anybody, they're going to have a different opinion on it, I guess. What is Judeo-Christian? I mean, what is it? I mean, does Christianity stand alone and it is what it is? I mean, or is it, what is Judeo-Christian, I guess? And I guess you just have that
word
conversation.
salad and
yeah. So it's like, is it meaning
interpretation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
It's something to definitely divide people.
Right, and it does. It definitely does. Definitely does.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Well, something to bring people together is something I've been talking to you about.
Yes.
That is Meme Asylum. So I was brave. I'm not the techie type so much, and I'm definitely not a trader. I'm mostly a hodler. And but I love the guys over at Dragon Chain, and I've been so blessed. Sean invited me and introduced me to those guys, and I've had so much fun being on WBRT. And so they launched this project called Meme Asylum, and it is a meme coin launching platform. It's not a meme coin itself, but it's a platform where people can launch meme coins. And one of the things about it that they do is that it's because they kept watching people get rug pulled. And so they kind of like mitigated that by the way that the white paper is put together. And so when you vote, then your whatever wins, then your voting power, you can burn it back into the main coin of Meme Asylum. So you don't kind of like get so rug pulled. But it's really fun, and they've got a fun community. And so it's based on the cycle of the moon, lunar. Okay. So lunacy, the asylum,
right?
Meme Asylum, the craziness. Yeah. And so they play around with all that. So I felt inspired after being on WBRT, I don't know, a week or two ago. Our friend William was on a rant, and he was talking about how, we the people are the little guy, and we're like the ants, and, we work so hard, and then it's like the grasshopper, the evil grasshoppers, the big guys up at Capitol Hill, come and steal from us. And we're tired of it, but there's more of us than there are them. And we need to remember that we, the people, are stronger, and that we can stand up to them. And so it made me think of that little movie, Ants.
With a Z. I think it was Ants with a Z, wasn't it?
I forgot about that. And I love the letter Z. That's so funny. So how am I sharing this? Anyway, so I got all brave, and then my friend Greg started sending me little images of little derpy ants. And then I started doing like the mission statement and getting all saucy.
Oh man, look out.
And so I launched Antcoin. Oh, I'm winning. We're winning.
Oh, Antcoin.
Antcoin is winning.
All right.
This is something fun. So a vote is you can buy an ECT, which is what you vote with, for like 0.025 or something like this. It's like a quarter of a penny or something is a vote point. And you can buy it on Meme Asylum. You have to turn your volume off if you come in the room.
I'm still listening.
Okay. And are you coming over here?
That's good.
Okay. Everyone would love to see you for Christmas. Just be careful of all the cords. Okay. And Nana's here.
Hi, Nana.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
And anyway, so if anybody wants to participate in this, it's super easy and it's super fun. And I was being brave and techie, and the engagement on the platform is really easy. There's a Telegram group for Meme Asylum, and the people in there are super fun. And they're like all talking about big butt ants. I don't know how that trend got on and started, but now they're making silly comments about big butt ants. And then people were talking about eating ants. And oh my gosh, we were just having
a set of antennas on that one.
Oh, there you go. It was all the funny stuff. And you can go to Meme Asylum Experiment or Meme Asylum X on Twitter and follow all the information there. And they have like big boob hot nurses, and they're giving people shots, and I don't know, there's just all kinds of, I don't know, silly funny meme stuff. But
yeah, that's what it is. It's memes, you know, and you just create these memes.
Yeah, so it's a whole thing. I didn't know, but it's kind of fun.
Now you're in it.
Yeah. But this was a thing that I was like, okay, so every 2 weeks, so for 2 weeks, there will be voting. And the earlier you vote, the higher multiplier you will get if your coin wins. And then you can burn back, watch the video that I did on Monday, explaining the white paper.
It was a good video. It really made sense.
He did a great job. Yeah. And made it really simple and fun to learn about it and all that. But I think this is something, there is a way. So we could either do where the community, we could submit for a coin together and do a Westwood coin.
Oh.
Or there's a thing where you can do a private therapy where it's outside of.
Well, I'm already doing that, so we don't need to do that.
It's outside of the Meme Asylum community where you can just do we could just do just the Westwood crew, and we don't have to be voted on to win. We could just create our own coin to use for the community, but it would be fun to kind of play. And because then we could, a lot of these Meme Asylum people are really funny and smart and kind, and it would be fun to invite them to join the Westwood crew. So, I don't know, maybe do something like that.
I got you. Now, once you do the private therapy thing, can you break out?
What is that, Westwood?
Once you do the private therapy meme, can you break out of it into the main population?
You get well. I think you get worse the longer you're in Meme Asylum. I
got you. It's a Hotel California thing.
Yeah, once you get in the padded room.
Okay.
You can never leave. I don't know. But it's a lot of fun. Polly Walnuts coin. Yeah, there you go. It might get a little wackadoo, but
you're cracking me up.
Yeah, we could go all over the place with it. I don't know, but it might be fun. So,
hey, it sounds like fun. I'm having fun talking about it. So,
yeah, it might be fun. It might be fun.
The horns on the head, Westwood horn. You like this?
Not even gonna say that.
Westwood.
Acknowledge that.
I'm not saying what I'm thinking. No.
Hey, the bull, you get the horn.
So I'm hearing that you might have some visitors coming up.
It's possible. The weather's going to be delightful, so it's not going to be your average winter, here in the next week and a half or so. Yeah. Ring in the new year.
Yeah, I'm going to find this incredible weather thing.
Looking good.
Yeah. Weather map.
so far.
It's kind of wackadoo insane. Like, oh, that's terrible idea. That's let's see. What if I put Christmas weather map?
Christmas looks really good, at least here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
It's gonna be like, I mean, maybe 70s in
Down where you're at in
Really?
Kansas.
I'm not kidding.
I mean, it changes day to
I
day.
know. Well, it's supposed to be 58. It's been climbing. At first they said 54 on Christmas, and it gets closer, and they're saying 58 now for Christmas here, the temperature.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So it's like 55 or 6, and then Christmas it's 58, and the next day it's 55. So it's really
right.
crazy. Crazy good.
Yeah.
Now look to the west though a little bit there. That could be moving eastward after Christmas. I don't know.
That
Is
is
that high? Is that high temperature? I don't know. That looks like cold to the west. I could be wrong.
Is that right? I don't know if that's right.
No, it's going to be warm. They're calling for 58 degrees on Christmas here.
Okay.
So that
There
makes
you go.
sense.
You'd be right then.
Yeah.
Hey, and big prayers for everybody over on the West Coast. Well, there's been like terrible flooding, and it has not been
Pacific Northwest
Yeah.
in particular. Yeah.
not mentioned in the news or anything. And like 3 different states have had terrible
and
flooding.
significant bridges are out.
Mhm.
Just ended up like separating areas from civilization.
Yeah, like
It's
Uncle Cliff's area looked
crazy.
terrible. Hopefully they are. I mean, I've seen Heidi tweeting, so I'm sure they're safe and well, but
Yeah.
just really scary for everybody. I hope everybody's okay and safe. But
I just think when that happens, you just have to stay home and make chili.
Hey, that sounds great. That's what I'm going to eat tonight before I do a space.
Everything's fine.
not a
Before we
roast.
go, just warm it up.
Come on, man. It's Friday. I thought you were making a roast.
That I am later tonight. I put it in, then I let it slow cook until like noon tomorrow. I got the bread already, 2 loaves sitting there. Right, I'm good. I got this down. I got my routine. I got my leftover chili for tonight, and then I got the roast cooking for tomorrow, and all weekend I'll be eating on that. And
I have
you're
to
good.
teach you how to make popovers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You'll love them.
They're
you have
fab.
to learn me.
They're easy.
They're
Fabulous.
basic.
Come show me, otherwise
They're basically like the perfect butter carrier.
They are. And they have lots of eggs in them, so you have the protein.
Yeah.
got the eggs. I got eggs.
I mean, really, it's like almost low carb because it's like,
Yeah.
well, really, it's 1 part flour to 1 part milk to 1 part butter. Not butter, excuse me. I was
We
Let's-
also put
let's-
1 part butter.
Let's start over. Flour, milk, and egg to 1 egg.
Okay.
So typically, you do like
1 to 1, all of it.
eggs and a cup of flour and a cup of milk.
And then after they're cooked, you put 1 part butter.
Yes, that's right. When they're hot, you
When
just
it's done, yeah, melt it on there. Oh,
Really
that
good.
does sound good. Ooh,
They're delicious.
yeah, it does.
they make a big, they pop up and the inside's hollow. So it just
Yeah.
you break it open, you carries your butter and honey just perfectly.
Oh, honey, he got me with the honey.
Oh,
That's
no,
for
it's
sure.
bad.
This has got to be good. Just
It's
drizzle that on there and with butter and honey. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really good. So it's just 1 to 1 to 1, and you just mix it up, and then
1
Oh,
egg.
no, there's a
one,
process.
1 egg to a third
okay,
of milk and a third of cup
No,
of.
I have
Oh
to
well,
show
you
you.
have to let. It's better if you let the mixture become room temperature rather than
Okay.
cold.
And then you have to heat the pan.
And then you
first.
like butter the
and then-
pans and put them in the oven for a minute or something so that the pan gets hot.
okay,
Then you
right.
pour the stuff in and you stick it in there and voila.
And so do you do it in like
450 for, depends on your oven, 20,
Right.
30 minutes. And then you turn it
Okay.
down to 350 for,
Another
10 to 20 minutes,
20
depending on your oven.
Yeah. It's
To
a
dry it
process.
out. It's a process, but it's, oh my God.
and what do you put it in? What size container?
You can use muffin tins, but they
That's
do
what I was
make
wondering.
actually popover tins that are a little bit more narrow.
He
and
will never buy
tall,
that.
But you can get them at the Goodwill sometimes. Or
That's what I'm talking about. If I know what I'm asking for, because I got some kind of
yeah, we'll send
pan
you.
yesterday. I don't know
I'll
what to use.
send you a picture, but they're
Yeah.
very hard to find.
Okay, well, send me a picture. That way I'll be on the lookout because I do happen to,
Yeah,
go-
I found one at an estate sale.
Really?
Well, we sold it in the store,
Oh,
but then I bought 2 off of Amazon at a fortune.
there you
You know,
All right.
it makes no sense.
She also just bought new Christmas
I
dishes.
couldn't. They were 30% off, so I only bought the plates. Well, I bought a
How
couple
many
other
sets of dishes
salad
do you
plates.
have, Mom?
Not that many. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Christmas will make 6. Oh, 7, 8. Only 8.
And all right.
Well, there.
Mm-hmm.
I probably got a complete set if I put them all together, but they're all variations.
Yeah.
One of this plate to this.
But I give them away sometimes, so then I don't have so many. So then, you know.
Oh my gosh. I come by it honestly. That's all I can say.
Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday I went to the thrift shop.
Yeah.
And I got this for $2, of course.
Very nice.
I saw that in your other video.
Are
That's a nice
they?
shirt.
Is it like pearl snap? I wondered.
Yeah. Oh, it's yeah, it is.
Very nice.
Mhm.
Very nice. I saw that. I love it.
I think that was it. No, you had a different one on the video.
Oh, I know. I've got multiple blue shirts now. I've got a whole. I've got multiple blue shirts. Oh yeah. I got called out by my daughter when I went. I dragged her in there the other day.
Oh,
She got boots out of it though. I got her a nice pair of boots for $5.
See?
But I pulled the blue shirt off, and it's like $2. It's what it is. It's $2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I said, hey, should I get this? And she says, don't you have that shirt already? I said, no, it's a different style of blue. And she's like, all right, get it then. I'm like, okay.
Get another one.
Bam. So yeah, I'm stocking up on the shirts. But I went in yesterday and they had this spoon sitting there. It's like pretty big spoon, it's like a ladle type spoon, but it's flatter, it's like, I made a joke that, man, I can get a lot of gravy with that spoon, but I looked at it and I don't know if this makes a difference, but it had a little sticker on the back because it was tarnished a little bit. And I'm like, I look on the back and it says silver plate. Now, what's that mean? I mean, is it plated silver? What does that mean?
Very, very thin.
But there is like a little bit of silver on it.
It's not enough to recover.
Is it enough to help?
It would help
medicinally. You know what I mean?
Like
bacterial,
maybe that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think you could recover it for.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm just thinking, is it better to eat with it?
Yeah,
Or rather eat with silver. Yeah,
Yeah.
So I bought it. It was only $1.
All right.
I'm like, thing's huge.
What is it? 925. That is the.
That's sterling.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
That's what you want to really watch.
Usually they'll say sterling on them
Yeah.
or 925. Yeah.
I haven't found any of that yet. I searched for it, but I have not.
Also bring a magnet with you.
Right, to make sure.
And peepers, little glasses help.
Yeah. Or sometimes if you have a magnet on the back of your phone, if it's a charger, you can use your phone.
Right, just to make sure it's not magnetic.
It doesn't stick.
You mean you don't need peepers yet?
Well,
he won't admit it.
Oh, come on.
Put it this way. Here's how I'm a little odd. I'm like backwards.
See very good far away.
Oh.
Yeah. So here's what
close up, just like you.
Well, what happens to me is I can read a book if I don't have my glasses on or contacts in. I mean, I can sit and read a book, no problem. Yeah. But if I have my contacts in, to correct the distance vision, then I got to wear the readers because then I can't.
It's all math. It's all,
Yeah, that's what my sister says. She's an eye doctor. And I went in the other day just to check my prescription. It was a little bit different. She says, well, if I increase it, then you're going to have a harder time reading up close, and I'm like, okay, so there's this calculation thing. And I'm like, whatever.
You give up one for the other or whatever.
Yeah. If I read, I just won't wear anything.
Even until about a year ago. So
technically,
But then she probably shouldn't have been driving without.
No, I mean, no, I always drove with my glasses.
Okay,
it's a distance thing. But when I had my cataract stuff done, I told him I don't want to give up my close up, so he didn't make the distance as good. I'm happy driving with glasses, But I won't think to put glasses on when I pick up a book or something. So it was good to. And now I can't see anything. So oh well.
Yeah, no, it's just.
Charlie, I love you, Charlie G. Hi, I can't type and do this with her. I just too much.
Yeah. I gotta talk with my hands. I can't be doing the typing thing. Okay.
What are you thinking?
I know. The same way.
Yeah. So we'll have what will we have next week?
Yeah, I think we can squeeze that in. It'll be the day after Christmas. It should be fine.
Let's see.
The 26th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter will be here, but And my
Well, I
other
mean,
daughter is here now.
They're not leaving on the 26th?
I'm game.
Great.
So
They can stay past that? That'd be fabulous.
yeah.
You tell me your availability. I will make happy hour if
Later.
you can.
Oh, can I see my little,
They can see.
this is my little moose.
Mine says
Oh, look at that. That's a reindeer, isn't it? Or is it a moose?
Is that, oh, it's probably
is
a
a
reindeer.
Probably a reindeer, which
I
is
make
similar.
everything into a
kinda.
moose or an elk, you know.
Yeah.
she does.
I got this Christmas moose on
my
my
little
sweater.
wings that match. You know, it's like cars. There's 4 kind of cars.
Yeah.
There's the jelly bean.
Right. Well,
There's the SUV. There's the truck.
yeah.
And there's the hot car.
The hot car.
That's
there.
it.
Yeah.
That's all there is.
There you go. That's what they
That's
are.
it.
Oh, Lord.
Taken care of.
Mhm.
Well, that makes it easier for me then.
See, you don't need to
Like-
know all this stuff about.
And you have
Yeah.
2 of
Oh, indeed. I know. I've got a. What do I have?
you have a jelly
You have
bean,
2
Couple
hot
of
cars.
jelly beans.
Jelly
Yeah.
beans.
jelly beans and
A bag full of jelly beans.
yeah.
For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. No. It's.
I don't really think I know anything else.
Well, Charlie's got fajitas on the way.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, they're probably not quite ready, but soon.
What's he using? Skirt steak? What kind of meat?
No, he's doing. I think he's just doing chicken,
Chicken.
tonight. Everybody likes
Okay, that works. That's easy.
chicken, peppers,
Good.
onions, jalapenos, whatever.
Sounds good.
Seasoning, you know, whatever.
Yes.
Tortillas, you know, just
All the things.
quick little
Yeah.
fry it up and saute it up. Yeah, but it's good.
Yes.
Sounds good. Yes.
We're all just gonna kind of hang out and veg.
There you go.
Been one of those days.
Our oldest daughter and her husband and their puppy dog are here to visit for Christmas.
Mhm.
Oh, the dogs get
Kaya doesn't like her.
Not our daughter,
I
but
meant
the dog.
The
the
dog.
dogs. Yeah, the dogs get to do their thing.
Dog. What's her dog's name?
Gypsy.
Gypsy. She's
But
real
she's just
sweet.
nervous. Kaya's just nervous.
Yeah.
about
Oh, she's
new
yeah.
dogs.
She's nervous
Yeah.
about everything.
Yeah.
She runs
But
over
she'll
to
be
me.
fine.
I mean, Charlie tries to run the vacuum and she runs to me, or the drill.
Charlie doesn't run the
Not the
vacuum.
vacuum, the drill. Well, the drill sounds like the vacuum.
I run the
You run the
vacuum.
vacuum.
Called out.
Charlie
Forget
doesn't
that.
run the
No
vacuum.
vacuum for Charlie.
Yeah.
But he had the drill out today.
Yeah.
And that was what that ran her off.
You're cut off. Charlie does not run the vacuum.
Silencer.
Details, you know, they make noise.
Oh, Lord.
It was a motorized item.
That's right. You know, toothbrush, vacuum, what the hell? It's all the
Yeah.
All the things. All the things. I did think it's really weird. So every year when the NDAA comes out, I usually try to find it and I read it, and I cannot find this year's NDAA. Like I went to the .gov. I can find
Hopefully they didn't authorize it.
maybe not
That'd be all right.
if they're all arrested.
I mean,
Because the Brunson thing may have gone through.
NDAA stands for what?
National Defense Authorization Act, I think.
Oh, sound like a
It's the
football
military
team.
funding
Okay.
thing. But so
But
Congress.
it also includes other things that are probably not good.
Well, it's just very weird. Like there's a summary of it, but and it just says like, oh, it includes this, it includes that, but it's not like the brrr, you know?
See, we're just going to get grok the rest of our lives now. We're just going to get a summary. You're not going to get any details.
I asked Grok if a couple of shots of gin was worse than a
Ice cream.
ice cream soda, and he kind of went for the soda. So I thought, well, if I give up drinking, I'll just go to ice cream sodas.
There you go. It's a trade-off.
That's right.
Yeah, then mom was justifying ice cream.
So I go.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm good. Grok said so.
So I bought a
It's either that or I'm doing gin shots. What do you want?
Yeah. Gin and ice cream.
gin and ice
Yeah,
cream.
gin on the ice cream, a little drizzled.
Grok's like my new favorite friend, though. I don't do anything.
Until it doesn't answer correctly.
I have another question I haven't asked him yet. Is I've noticed my rooster's got a couple of dark spots on the couple of the ends of his combs, and I thought, well, I put the heat lamp on if it gets below freezing.
Yeah.
So why would he have that? I mean, I don't think it's frostbite, but I'm going to take a picture tomorrow and ask Grok, and he will tell me.
Oh Lord.
Look out.
More chicken videos incoming.
Yep, pretty much. Grockadoodle-doo.
That's right.
You heard it here. Oh Lord. All right. Well, what should we do? What should we do? Let's see. I'll stop that. Maybe I'll do my little ant video.
That sounds good. Well, everybody have a wonderful Christmas.
Yes.
You too.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I hope you both do.
Love you all, and don't give up.
Nope.
It's so
Be the
close.
light.
Silver 67, you know. Or
Crazy. 6-7, yeah.
Oh, and we forgot to talk about, that's what we forgot to talk about, that Samsung went to Mexico and made a deal with that mine.
Yeah, that's right.
For $80
To get supply.
paid
Yeah.
some huge amount to reopen them, and then they get all the silver for 2 years.
There you go.
$80.
Yeah, you'll see more of that. Some of the old silver mines that were non-profitable. I mean, if there's still silver left in there, now it's starting to become profitable, and you'll have other instances like that, I think, to where it's like, okay, let's open this stuff up and let's start taking it out, but we're getting it.
And the rumor is China has a big, electric vehicle company that is going to start a silver solid state battery.
I've heard that. That's interesting.
Of course, China has a lot of their own silver.
Right.
But
could be a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's used. I mean, so you need to,
it's not too late to buy it if you got the, cash sitting around.
And let me know if you want to buy some, because I might know somebody who wants to sell some.
I know somebody that.
Send me a message. Send me a message.
Yes.
And we're going to take back the hill.
We are the ants, and it's time to take back the hill. Join Antidotes, Yeti, Little Lewis, Praise Lutchers from the big government grasshopper. Together, we ride.
That is cute.
He's kind of cute.
Together, we ride.
Together, we ride.
I like it.
So, all right. Love you guys. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I hope to see you all next week.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers. Cheers. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.